sadly, it's time to leave Gibraltar and the Rock Hotel. We've got our bags brought down, ready to go on the bike, and we're just going to load that up now. We've had a great time here in Gibraltar, and it's certainly a place that we'll come back to. Isn't that right, Em?
Absolutely. Next time we're down in this region and we're heading over to Morocco, we'll definitely be spending a few days with the apes and at the Rock Hotel. It's been great.
Yeah. Well, we're going to head on now to Ronda and also follow the coast of Spain up north. So we'll take you for one last ride around the Rock.
Welcome to Ronda. We just arrived in this beautiful city in southern Spain.
We left Gibraltar about an hour and a half to 2 hours ago, and we had an awesome ride up.
It was a great ride.
The sun was just going down, so it was perfect conditions. It was the A369. If you need to check that one out, that was a great route to go.
It was winding and through all of these white building villages that were like perfectly kept. It was a beautiful ride through.
Anyway, we're going to have a quick look around the city tonight, and we're going to end up early tomorrow to see it in a greater detail.
Yeah, we picked a hotel as soon as we arrived, spontaneously, as we always do, and we have struck luck with this one as it's such an incredible room, so I'm going to show you that now.
Yeah, got a good feeling about Ronda. It's going to be a special place.
As ever, we arrived in the city on the bike, and I quickly jumped on my phone onto hotels.com and found basically the first hotel that I could, and it turns out we have got another absolute gem. But you're probably thinking, this doesn't look like a gem. It's just another hotel room where we've got a bathroom, standard, very nice, and then kind of an old-fashioned bedroom, standard bed, not so much furniture, big TV, you know, just your standard hotel stuff. But wait for it. Are you ready? This is our balcony. Look at that view. It is incredible here. We're a little bit shocked about how beautiful that is, and the sun is just setting, and the whole reason you come really to Ronda is to see this, and we've got it in the view from our balcony. So I think we're going to get a couple drinks, a few snacks, and sit out on this balcony and enjoy that view for a while.
It's about 9:30, so I think Em has found us a little restaurant that we're going to eat at. It's quite convenient, it's just around the corner from where we're staying. There's lots of little back alleys here and plenty of restaurants to choose from. I think the main dishes here are pasta and pizza based, but they all seem to have wood-fired pizza ovens inside the restaurant, so that's good. Oh, here she is now. She's found a place on the high street.
food has arrived. We have a fresh baked pizza. They got a pizza oven that's just there, so I'm expecting this to be great. We have a penne pasta, as well as a big old salad, which looks super scrummy with cabbage and carrot. So we're going to tuck into this now and then have one last walk through Ronda, but we want to get up quite early in the morning to really explore the city. Good morning from Ronda. We've woken up bright and early to a beautiful blue sky day here in Ronda. There is the bridge there looking all magnificent under the sunlight, and today we're going to be taking a little walking tour of the city of Ronda. It's not such a big place, and there's 3 or 4 things that we have to see here, and then later on this afternoon we're going to be taking a lovely ride through the countryside down to the coast towards Malaga. First up is obviously coffee. I'm in the square right by the very famous bridge. It's a place called Black Coffee that serves 100% organic coffee, and it also offers plant milk. So we're going to get 2 of these to go and then head and see the bull ring.
Just behind me here is the Puente Nuevo, which means new bridge. It's the newest and largest of the 3 bridges here in Ronda. It sits over a 120-metre chasm and was completed in 1793, taking 34 years to build, and it's a very impressive structure sitting over this wonderful gorge here.
It's beautiful. It's a great spot, and I don't know if you can see, but there's a tiny door inside the bridge as well, which is I think you mentioned before, a lookout, right?
I read somewhere that it was a little guardhouse or a lookout.
It looks more like a place where a princess would be trapped, in my opinion.
It would make a great apartment there, wouldn't it? That would be a prime spot.
But it's a great view all the way into the gorge, as well as you can also see into the Spanish countryside on this side, which would be great for a little hike or a little walk. But we're going to walk through the city now, right?
Yeah, definitely. In fact, there's a little bridge over there. This is one of the smaller ones.
Okay.
Should we go that direction?
Yeah, sounds good. So we're here inside the bull ring here in Ronda. Even though we personally don't agree with this sport, it was important to come here to understand the history and the culture of Ronda, as this is the first bull ring ever built for the sole purpose of bullfighting in the entire world.
This is considered one of the grandest rings in Spain, with 136 pillars making up 68 arches. It was completed in 1785, and just behind me there is the royal box where the VIPs of the arena will sit. It's very unique standing in the middle of an arena like this, and you get a feeling of the emotions that must be going through both the fighter and the bull.
Yeah, it's €8 entry, which includes the museum and all of the grounds, so it's nice to spend a little bit of time walking around here.
Yeah, there has been other more wholesome uses of the arena. Fun fact, Madonna once filmed Take a Bow in here, her music video.
Yeah, apparently she did, so.
Entrance to the ring also includes the Equestrian Museum, which houses old saddles and bridles from all of the coach horses from the past. Also a lot of uniforms of the guys that would ride those coaches as well. Quite an interesting museum, lots of fine detail and great craftsmanship on display here.
Something I found really interesting about this museum here is seeing all of the incredible costumes that date back to the 1889 and 1887. The intricacy and the detail on some of these outfits are stunning, really beautiful to look at. We are just walking on the cobbled streets outside the church here in Ronda.
Yeah, interestingly, the church was a former mosque converted into a church. And if you want to go inside and go up the tower, it's €4.50.
So we're going to now walk through the little side streets behind the church here to go and see the centre of Ronda. Ronda is known as being one of the most romantic places in the world. In fact, they have a festival dedicated to romance here, and hundreds of couples have fallen in love, including my favourite writer, Ernest Hemingway, who fell in love here in the 50s during the bullfighting season. Behind me is a tiled painting or a picture of the city of Ronda, and also aptly named above it is Verandos Romantikos. So maybe come here, come to Ronda, and you might fall in love too. So we're on the other side of the gorge that we were this morning. You can see the viewpoint just in the distance where we were at, but from this side you can really see deep into the gorge and to the second bridge.
We've really enjoyed our time in Ronda. We're just heading back to the bike now.
Yeah, for me, Ronda has been a highlight of our time here in Spain. It's definitely got a romance in the air, especially in the evenings and early mornings before the coaches arrive. When it was lit up last night, it was a really special place.
Yeah, it was, just as the sun was setting and you had that magic light.
Yeah, it was. I would highly recommend anybody to spend, if you can do a day trip from Malaga, it's only an hour and a half, or if you're doing a road trip, make sure you put this in the GPS and come to Ronda.
Yeah, it's really good to stay at night, because then at least you get to enjoy the place when it's a little bit quieter in the evenings.
Yeah.
And you can get up early in the mornings just to have a little stroll around yourself.
I can really see why not only people fall in love here in Ronda, but people fall in love with Ronda.
Yeah. But for us now, we're heading to Malaga. We're going to go north up the coast. Yeah, it's going to be a good ride. There's some excellent roads up there.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing a bit more of this hilly southern Spanish roads.
So join us in the next episode and watch us as we journey towards Malaga.